doing, folks? Scotty here from Hippie-Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast, live on location at Point Break Music Festival in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm backstage here chilling with my man, Tony Brand from Cultivated Mind. What's going on, Tony?
I'm Tony from Cultivated Mind. I'm chilling with the one and only Mr. Scotty. I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I love it. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. So what's Cultivated Mind been up to, man? What can we expect coming up here, at the end of 2025, coming into 2026?
A couple full band shows, which we haven't done in a while, some new albums coming out, and some works with some heavy hitters, which we're really happy to drop. So
very nice, man. So I'm definitely excited about seeing you guys today. What can we expect from Cultivated Mind? I know they kind of cram in like a 35, 45-minute set, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of action-packed. Anything new that nobody's heard yet, or any spins on some stuff?
We're playing opening part of the set is a bunch of new stuff.
Fantastic.
And then we're closing with some old things, and we're going to try and link up the songs as best we can so it feels like one big song.
That's beautiful, man. Right on. I love that, man. Well, thank you so much, man. You guys definitely kill it. Thank you for your time. Much love, brother. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you, Scotty.
All right, man. You got it.
Representing from Virginia Beach, we all please make some noise for a very special guest, Mr. Jordan Weekly.
you doing? This is Scotty. I'm on location live at Point Break Festival, Virginia Beach, Virginia. This is Sunday, in my opinion, the best day, but hey, they're all really good days, man. I'm standing here with the members of Cultivated Mind. Why don't you guys go ahead and kind of introduce yourselves? Tell us what you do.
Hey guys, this is TC. I'm on drums. I do full drums for the band when we run a full band set, and I also run percussion when it's just me and Tony.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Gabe sitting in from United Souls. So I'm bubbling, skanking, and doing a little vocals for him today.
Beautiful, man. Right on. Very cool. So, Gabe, why don't we go ahead and start with you first? Why don't you tell us a little bit about United Souls, kind of what's been going on with United Souls? I know you guys are OG as fuck, and kind of what we can expect from United Souls coming through 2025, going into 2026.
Man. Yeah, man, we're booked, man. This was like probably the only weekend I could slide in.
Yeah, right.
And it's actually my wedding anniversary this weekend.
All right,
man.
congratulations.
So Cultivated Mind means something to me, man.
Yes.
And so my whole family, man, we're engulfed in this thing, man. United Souls, man, we've been doing it for a minute, man. So we're up and down the coast all summer. Check the social media, man, and we love to connect with any and all of y'all.
That's beautiful, man.
United Souls.
Yes, we love United Souls. And TC, why don't you kind of go ahead and tell us a little bit about? I know that Tony is a looper, but when you're his guy. So now that you're on a full kit, are you guys getting the band back together full time? You gonna be on the full kit, or
is this thing on?
Yeah,
Tony
exactly.
is not a looper. Tony can loop.
Yes,
Tony is the man.
Tony is the man. Good call. Good call. Good call.
So on the full kit, we got a few shows coming up for the next couple months. We've got one in August. We've got another one. It's still June, so next month in July we got Tony's birthday at Stuff for another full band. Yes,
nice.
Yes, and then we got another one in August, and then we got the One Love Festival here in Hampton Roads. I think that's in October or November.
Nice.
Yep.
There's Mr. Brand himself.
Yes, sir. And lots of shows up and down the East Coast for me and Tony doing the duo. We're all over. We got one in Maryland. We're in Pennsylvania. In August, we're going back up to Massachusetts for the Higher Education Festival.
That's
so
beautiful.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
I know Tony told me something funny. He said TC would send him pictures of doing selfies of him sitting behind the drum kit like, I'm fucking ready.
None of that was, like, jabs at like, hey, man, I'm ready to do this. But, like, just always letting you know I am still prepared.
Amen.
That's
right on. Right on, Gabe. Well, thank you so much, TC. Thank you so much, Gabe. Definitely appreciate it, man. I got a chance to see United Souls crush it last night. It was absolutely fantastic, man. You guys are phenomenal. You are definitely legends in the reggae scene, period. So we're definitely looking forward to everything from both of you guys. Looking forward to the set today. What can we expect from Cultivated Mind today?
Today, we are definitely bringing the roots message today.
Beautiful.
We've got a lot of artists here today, but we're definitely bringing, representing from across the water everything that, reggae brings and was supposed to represent. And we're just, trying to, in Tony's words, we're bringing Sunday to Sunday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's church today, man.
That's right.
Church,
and Gabe, you do everything, don't you? I mean, I know you sing, I know you play keys. You do everything, don't you?
Yeah. But I'm holding keys down today, man.
That's beautiful, man.
Yes. We're going to mash it up today.
Yeah. All I can do is play one instrument, but I'm very envious of the guys that can crush every instrument.
But you're bringing this sound to the world.
You got a hell of a voice too, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Very good. Very
and
good.
what you do is very important, Scotty, and
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
guys. I
everything
appreciate
you do.
it.
Thank you so much,
And my
brother.
beautiful wife standing there holding the camera, who hates to be on film.
That's right. Don't forget who's
Beautiful.
behind the screen.
Much love, guys. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I love
Thank you,
both.
Scotty. Thank
It's
you
a
so
beautiful
much.
thing,
We love you,
man.
brother.
Can't wait for the set. Much love, guys. Cultivated Mind.
Stay tuned.
We on our way, baby. Woo! That's right.
funniest bass players around. Mr. Chris with the Rock Soul Society. For Apollo joining Mr. TC Pride. Jeremy Sanchez bringing the love on the Caesar Arena roots. The mighty Gay Diaz on keys. And everybody's beloved horn man, the one and only Mr. Mark Whitmore. Yeah. Y'all want to see TC? For the one talking brand, y'all. Hey,
This is Scotty, the high-strung hippie, Hippie-Fari, Reggae, radio and podcast. We are post Point Break Festival in the studio of Mr. Tony Brand from Cultivated Mind. We're going to do a little wrap-up about the entire event, everything that went on today. It was an absolutely beautiful event. Cultivated Mind absolutely crushed it, man, today. So what do you think about you guys' set today, man? It was, you threw some new stuff. The intro was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
You ended with East Coast Rising Up, which got, everybody, all your fans just kind of amped the fuck up. Tell me about your festival, or tell me about the set list, kind of like what were you thinking when you planned it out, and what was the outcome that you had in mind?
First off, I wanted to cover a few that we had, since we had a full band this year, which is rare for us.
Sure.
In a long time, almost.
Sure.
Over half a decade.
Nice.
Since we've had one. But one of the things is we have really, really powerful guys that are on instruments that are also great vocalists.
Yes.
So I picked songs that we had done with with Queech from Lost Soul Society playing bass.
Yep.
We did Dealer Man, which is a newer tune, and that also features him on a verse.
Yes.
Iron in My Heart, which is a newer tune and features Gabe on from United Souls. The Keezy also doing the vocals on that one. So we picked ones that we knew we could also have other members come up and sing.
Sure.
But mostly, I wanted to do a good old fashioned reggae set, and I don't hear those anymore. So
yes.
We started off with a medley.
Yep.
Classic medley.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
With some Scatolites, Swing Easy, and then Real Rock, some Studio One stuff, and then cut. Those rhythms started to turn into ours, and we did the Oversteppers, and then East Coast with the chord changes.
Yeah.
For like 1 second, and then pulled up and went into Iron in My Heart, and then we wanted to push the front for people who had heard quite a bit and come to our shows for a while. We didn't want to just keep playing Tend the Garden over and over, so we did like 4 new songs in the beginning, and then we kind of tried to hook them together, Velcro them together without taking too many breaks.
Nice.
And then the second half of the set was for the diehards who've been with us for a while and our family and stuff, and East Coast, which is always a good one for us to end on, since that's like our anthem.
Absolutely, that was a beautiful thing. Whenever you started that set, you said something to the crowd. This is for the people that love the roots. And that was a beautiful thing. I was holding the camera. The camera shook because I threw my fist up. I was like, hell yeah. Could you kind of maybe just walk us through exactly what you meant by that, man?
Sure. Our area has really, really always been a strong area for roots reggae and traditional Caribbean music.
Beautiful.
To where even goofy Italian American guys like me pick up on, get exposed to it and pick up on it.
Sure.
So, I think we're all roots fans. The guys in the bands and our own projects all reflect that. Lions Bridge, Lost Souls,
yes,
Cultivated Mind, and United Souls Band all are like heavy roots and dancehall. So
yes,
mix of both usually. And so at a festival that a lot of people kind of saw as a reggae festival, but wasn't really branded as such.
Sure.
We kind of saw that we were one of maybe 3 or 4 bands that was going to be bringing that kind of sound. So
amen.
We wanted people to know they were at least in good hands. Hence why we started with the medley of some classics.
Yes. So
people who love reggae wouldn't feel like left out of a very changing and evolving American reggae scene. Sure.
Yes. And I'm not going to lie to you. The festival is absolutely fantastic, but you do bring up a good point. And, yeah, it does, for a lot of the people that are into the roots, it is changing and evolving, and, evolution is necessarily not a bad thing, but I do really, really, really appreciate the fact that you brought it back to what a lot of people feel their heart draws into, which is roots reggae music. That was a very beautiful thing. So could you just walk us through real quick the 7 people that were on stage with you today, exactly what they played, what bands they came from? Because you did have kind of an amazing mashup. You almost had like 7 frontmen.
Yeah, it is literally what that is pretty much.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to not just be able to play music on my own, but to jam with my friends and be fill-ins for their bands when they needed it.
Sure.
Lost Souls Society is often one that I play keys for, and United Souls Band I'll fill in for them on keys. So
beautiful.
I've always been kind of mixed in with those guys and learning from everybody and sharing ideas. And so when it was time to kind of put something together different, a lot of the fans shouted us out to get us on Point Break without us really asking or pushing or go online saying please.
Because the fans know what good music is.
They just did it, which was really awesome. I don't know, it was humbling and just really cool that people wanted to see us on the fest.
That's beautiful.
I was like, we can't come with the same set twice, and I wanted to bring some of the Hampton guys,
beautiful,
and the Smithfield guys, Yorktown and stuff over on this side of the bridge, and also bring some VB guys. We had Jordan Weekly, so I'll start with him. Jordan's a rap you'll probably see with Fortunate Youth on stage a lot. A lot of bands, man, that are pumping right now in the American scene. And he used to be, when I say used to, not long ago, was a really, 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 really more, I wouldn't say hardcore New York, because there's some elements of Southern rap in his music.
Right.
But brilliant lyricist and really heavy hip hop, no reggae, and has kind of added, a huge reggae fan, has been adding that to his repertoire and rapping over a lot of people's reggae music.
Yes.
And it goes really well. He knows how to hype a crowd. His bars are great.
Yep.
The flow is never like rushed or funny. It's just smooth dude.
Yes.
And so, you know, we've kind of been like, yo, this really fits with a lot of the stuff we do. And like, I'm not like, usually when I rap, I just kind of sound nerdy and snotty.
Right.
And like, he's got it right. So, you know,
Yeah.
I love Jordan. He's a solid cat, man. And he's putting together a band right now. Fingers crossed I'll get to play an instrument in it. But Jordan Weekly was our special guest.
Beautiful.
And a great dude. Mr. TC on drums, been
Amen.
with us forever.
Shout out
He used
TC.
to taking pictures of himself for the last like 2 years,
Yep.
3 years.
Telling
and
you it was ready to slap
sitting
him
at the drum
standing,
kit, practicing, going, whenever you
Yeah.
want to do it, I'm ready. And
Yeah.
so I know he was real hyped. When they lifted him on the riser,
Yes.
that was or rolled him over on his
Yeah.
drum kit. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a
Epic.
cool thing that they did at that show too. Me and my wife were talking about it when they had him on the band. You know, they had
Yeah,
the
like
drummer on
rolled
the
him out.
riser and rolled him out.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, that's so
sweet.
dope, man. It just made
Yeah.
sense. It was like a little, you know, it was a little rotating, you know, drum
mini
platform.
Tommy Lee.
It was dope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
It was cool.
And TC's been with us forever, man. He's the last guy that was with the full band version of Cultivated Mind.
Sure.
As the drummer. We've had a lot of drummers. Like most bands in this area, every area's got like, we don't have enough sax guys, or we have too many,
Sure.
or that's a hole we always got to fill. This area, man, drummers. And like the last
Right.
couple of years, we've had guys like Rusty, Dave Poole, like guys really, Rob, stepping up to do the job and make these bands sound better. So we, like, last couple of years, man, we really had dudes that we're not hurting for drummers.
Sure.
But when we first started, nobody played reggae.
Right.
Like nobody, unless you were like with Roots guys.
And
who
you know
knew
the
that.
funny thing else about drummers, bro? You could find a reggae drummer, but you ask him, do you have a kit? No.
yeah. And there's the other issue, right?
Yeah.
TC got a kid and can play. But,
Yeah, there you go, man.
But we had a lot of guys. That was the whole for us, was always trying to. We had 9 drummers, only like, you know, a guitar player, 2 to 3 keys in like over a decade. 1 or 2 maybe 3 bass players tops in over a decade that we shuffled through, and like only 2 percussionists.
Nice.
But drums, 9 dudes.
Yeah, nice.
Before
right.
it like got to TC and
Right.
but we had played shows with them. Relative Roots was his band from Oak County. They blew up around the same, not blew up, but you started getting shows and momentum.
Yeah.
It was local, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But still started branching out, doing shows in Richmond, stuff like that with him. And I loved the way he drummed, and I also loved his bandmates. So I never like wanted to poach, but I was always like, you know, whenever we need to fill, you're going to be the guy
Yeah.
to call. I love you, drum. And then it happened one day. Dude didn't show up.
You're like,
Our drummer, who was Rob Martin, was actually
Yeah.
also dope at bass,
yeah.
and was like, why don't you put TC on drums and I'll hop
Yeah.
on bass for this one? And it went really well.
And I
so.
said, that's just make you a stand-up guy. You didn't poach him. You just waited for the right moment to be like, why don't you come on over and play for Cultivated Mind?
Yeah, I love their band too. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want their band to stop. You
exactly,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So like,
no, but still, yeah. No, you knew what you wanted, man. That's great.
and TC's fantastic.
He
He
is
breaks heads.
amazing.
There's sawdust on the carpet every time he's done playing.
Yes.
But he's always been like, you know, a real thumping. I can be kind of delicate despite being fast and aggressive on guitar.
Sure.
But when it comes to like certain things, I kind of do more scenic kind of production and
Right.
almost like cinematic. And I miss the thump sometimes, which our early stuff has a lot of thump.
Yeah.
But like TC really brings an element of just like a forward drive.
Yes.
And
amen.
like Cultivated Mind's sound has always had like a little bit too fast and leaning forward, like we're trying to get somewhere.
yes.
And like he captures that without it feeling rushed and like anxious.
yes. It's like, yes, you want to break, but you don't.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
So TC, you know, I'm big up to that dude, man. He's like really the other face of Cultivated
Amen.
Mind, man.
Sure
and,
is.
You know, one of the toughest out. But then Queese from Lost Soul Society.
Shout out, Queez.
Yeah, big shout out Queasy J, man. Queese a brilliant producer on his own, and he has a hidden album on Spotify nobody knows about, and it's killer. Check out Queasy J, Fight the Night. That one's awesome.
Gonna listen to it on the way home.
Yeah, and Lost Souls got music out too, man. It's smooth. You know, they just dropped Summertime. And like there's a bunch with Josh Josta. There's a bunch of tunes from them coming out too real soon. Queesy's got his own music. He's got his band music. He's doing a lot of stuff,
That's
man.
beautiful, man.
And so, like you said, there's a lot of frontmen in the crew. He's a frontman, and I would
Yes.
like we can't ask him to always come because he's got his own band to front. But
Yes.
whenever he can be there to play bass and sing, man,
He will.
Yeah, and he's a real tight.
And he
homie,
certainly
family.
showed up today and just showed out straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Boom,
perfect,
killed
locked
it.
in. He said he practiced like 2 hours the night before, and I was like, tight, bro.
Yes,
It came in
yes,
tight.
yes,
So yeah, big shout out to Queese, and if you haven't checked out him or Lost Soul Society, please check
Yeah.
out his music. Also, like I said, keep an eye out for some stuff with us. Dealer Man is about to get released with a music video and all
Beautiful
that stuff. So
beautiful.
yeah, big up Q. And then Mr. Sanchez, Jeremy
Yes.
Sanchez.
Oh, on percussion.
Yeah, Sanchez was our last percussionist for the band
Yeah,
when
nice.
TC was on
Nice.
drums.
I play percussion. I was admiring his percussion.
And this man is a
Severely.
brilliant percussionist, by the way.
Ah, thank you,
If
bro.
you get a chance to hear him, man, fantastic. But yeah, and Jeremy's similarities, man. He's part Puerto Rican. I'm part Italian. He's, there's a weird love of both salsa music and reggae and stuff that like we can kind of connect on.
That's beautiful.
But he's also like a real OG in the game, and I know that term gets thrown around lightly. But for Chesapeake Bay Reggae Fest, he was an engineer. For bands that I've messed with, he's always been a percussion guy mixed in. He's written for Root Fire. Like the dude's
right.
all over the place and highly involved. So
multifaceted, heard.
yeah. Jeremy's a sharp cat. He's a teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
brilliant dude, and he played with Lionsbridge for a while too, man.
Yep.
So he's been with some quality Roots acts, and so to have him back too is from the original crew.
That's great.
Back for this was great. So big up Jeremy, and yeah, got the tough hands, man. And then I last but not least, we got our other two cats, man. The other front man, Mr. Gabe Diaz from United Souls, and
shout out Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe, powerful dude in the community, man, and I mean that not in terms of like power.
Sure.
I mean that in terms of like the man has touched a lot of lives and influenced a lot of musicians. I'm one of them, and has given me a lot of wisdom and lessons over the years. And for him to take a back seat and play keys and support this band, not as the front man, and be super humble about it, like meant the world about. Like I look up to this cat a lot, and I don't mind saying it. And I think he's a fantastic musician, and we knew he could bubble play keys because he did for United Souls before he became the singer. I didn't know he was like dirty at it. You know what I'm saying? So, well, first practice we had with him, I was like, dude, I feel like you've been like lying to me for years. Like, I knew you could bubble. I didn't know you could rip. And he was like, yeah, I was the keyboardist. I'm like, yeah, but I know you do jazz chords and jump, bro. Where's that been? So, yeah, he's a fantastic musician all around and like got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Works for the Hampton City. He's popped on the news while I'm talking about it. And like, hey, there's Gabe.
That's beautiful.
On the news, preserving a lot of like historical black neighborhoods. And stuff.
Man.
That they're trying to take down. So, Gabe's a really influential guy to a lot of us, man. And like to have him as part of the crew, and just being there and helps us with the insurance and everything for this festival. Quality dude. And if you don't know United Souls Band, it's one of the toughest, most multifaceted, but still dance hall to the core.
Just got to see him last night. Absolutely incredible live.
Yeah, they're fantastic, man. And big up CMB Reggae Chris for coming out to that one too. But yeah, those guys are killer. I love United Souls Band and probably one of my favorite bands, local or not local, just of all time. I was lucky to grow up in the same neighborhood and see those guys. So having Gabe on the crew was something special.
It's absolutely beautiful, man.
And then lastly, but not least, Mr. Mark Coleman.
Yes.
And sax man, he hits one note, and it's just different from how other people hit notes. I don't know how to say it any other way, but he can hit a few notes, and people already start to melt like butter.
That's beautiful, man.
But Mark played with us and was like, when I first met him, I didn't want an extra guy.
Right.
This was many years ago. And he came with Javin, who's a brilliant keyboardist and now is the front man for Lionsbridge. And Javin said, I want to bring my friend in this. And I was like, man, you're already young. I don't need like 4 young kids. We got like a 30-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 25. Like, it's all over the place, man. I was like, and I was like, we're going to bars. So I don't want to be bringing people in, blah, blah, blah. Javin's dad vouched for him and was like, yo, well, we'll get Mark involved. And I was like, all right, bring him to practice. And I was still kind of like, I was like, I wanted it like a solid 4 people. I didn't want 5 people. I wanted it 4. It was easy to move that way, get in and out of bars. You don't have to argue about space. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. And then he came in, and I don't know if he had a Wu-Tang shirt or whatever. I was like, who do you like in jazz? I'm a jazz guy. Who do you like in jazz? Charles Mingus. I'm like, oh, for real? Oh, okay. I'm like, they tell you, give me these answers, man. And, he's not like reggae too, and blah, blah, blah. And he just went down a bunch of stuff where I was like, that's all outside of reggae. That's what I check. So all the extra influences that I really don't mash up with a lot of guys on is some of the weirdest stuff. And like, he's all about it. And he's a brilliant visual artist. Tough horn work for Lionsbridge. But to also get him back and playing with us again was like a dream, because I think of the dude as like, I don't know, he's the prodigy to us. Everybody in the band kind of looking like we hoping Mark some way, man, gets some mad attention, because he's one of the most talented cats. And then, like I said, the minute he hits a note, you're like, that's Mark.
Beautiful.
like without question. So
Yep.
big up Hambone.
Yes, man. He absolutely killed it. And
Oh, can I do one more?
100%.
We always forget the engineer. Big up Mr. Lucian Ford, Moose, for coming through and doing the dubs for us.
Yes.
Reggae doesn't exist without the scientist, and for both Point Breaks and any big shows we do, man, we consider him part of the militia and part of our crew and part of the band, not just a guy behind the faders. Without him, we sound like garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely. Well, I
saying?
mean,
Yeah.
yes, you have to have sound. It's all about audio.
Yeah,
I do a
yeah.
podcast. You know what I mean? But I can say one thing right now, bro. This experience from the time I hopped in my car in Daytona Beach, Florida, drove down here with my wife, crashed at your house, hit the festival the first day, went back, hopped on stage with you today to film your set. You just described an entire band of frontmen from the parking lot, from you amping everybody up to getting to the show actually being executed. I was a part of that. My wife was a part of that.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for allowing us to be a part of that.
Oh, no, it was a blast.
That
man.
was absolutely.
Y'all were meant to be there today.
Yes, that was absolutely probably, I can say, one of the best times I've ever had in my entire life, man.
Thanks.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
absolutely
fun, bro.
flattering, absolutely humbling. Felt right at home. It's such a beautiful thing to be a part of the Cultivated Mind family. You and your entire family, your wife, everybody's absolutely beautiful. We love you so much, man. Thank you for
Love you
everything
too,
you
bro.
do. Cannot wait until the next podcast. It was a beautiful thing, man. Thank you for the show today, Tony. We love you so much, bro.
Love you too, Scotty.
Yes,
Thank
man.
you for
Thank
having
you
me,
so
bro.
much, brother.
Bless.
Much love, my friend. Scotty Fraser signing out. Much love.